Now, this little video is about isosceles triangles. Now, you probably know that isosceles triangles have two equal angles and two equal sides. But which ones are equal? So let's draw out the triangle to start with. Now, you may have a couple of marks here and here that tell us that the length of this side is the same as the length of that side. And you might remember that that means that the angles at the bottom are the same. So you might be able to answer a question if you're told that x equals 50, and by knowing that both angles are 50, so 50 here and 50 here, the angle at the top then, because angles in a triangle make 180, must be 80. So looks fairly easy, doesn't it? But it's not always that easy. Let's just tidy up my dreadful handwriting. Let's have a look at something that's slightly more complicated. So let's have a look at another isosceles triangle. Now it'd be quite easy to fall into the trap of thinking that the angles that are equal are always at the bottom. But this is not the case. And let's show you why. Any isosceles triangle it has one line of symmetry. And it goes through the two lines that are the same. So we've got our line here, and we've got our line here, so our symmetry line cuts through the middle, and the length there to there is the same. This is just a rough sketch, but that's where your symmetry line are. So by symmetry, then this means that these angles must be the same. So if we had an isosceles triangle like before, where the two lines were the same are here and here, then of course the symmetry line comes down the middle, just down the middle there, so I'll mark that in, and that's why the angles that are the same are at the bottom. But once we change where the angles are, the lengths are, then we change where the angles which are the same are. So in this particular isosceles triangle, our angles that are the same are x, and they are here and here. So that is vital that you understand that, or you'll go wrong if you always think the angles are at the bottom in some questions. Now here's a common problem that's set at GCSE. So we've got an isosceles triangle, and then the line is extended to form a long straight line, and we're asked to find the angle out that joins the triangle from the outside on this straight line. So how do we find angle x? Well, to find angle x, we need to know the angle where the red dot is. Now this angle here is the same as the angle here. Remember from the previous examples, you go to the end of the two lines that are the same, and that's where the angles are the same. So we know that the three angles inside the triangle make 180. So if I call this y, then this one will be y. I've got a simple equation that 144 plus 2y equals 180. So if we do 180 subtract 44 and then divide that answer by 2, we'll have the value of y. Now 180 take 44 is 136, and 136 divided by 2 is 72. So our angle y equals 72, and we know that x plus y equals 180. So x will equal 180 minus y, which is minus 72. So our answer is 108. This entire question depended on you understanding that the angle here and here are the same. If you make the mistake of thinking that it's 44 here, you will not get the answer correct. Okay, that's a little bit of help there on isosceles triangles fitting into angle fact problems.